What's going on, guys? I am back at my commissary. I just wanted to get on here real quick and do a video about my portable sink build and just talk about what went into it, why I did it, what I like and don't like about it. So here it is. As you can see, it's pretty stripped down. Not a lot going on. Can you see me? All right. So we went through a lot of prototypes, trying to figure out what would work for something that would be, strong, but also light enough to, light enough to, load, unload constantly. So we landed on PVC, and it's fairly cheap. Let's talk about what went into it. As you can see, I tried to do the most limited frame to keep it light as possible. I still made these cross beams so that I could mount the pump and the heater. Yeah, it's pretty simple, but it's been working great. There's definitely some goods and bads to it. Let's talk a little bit about how much money I spent on this. So I think I used like 3 or 4 of these PVC tubes, which were fairly cheap. They were like 8 something a tube. The joints themselves are actually a lot more expensive. I think I brought 3 different packs of different types of joints. They were like 15 to 20 bucks a piece. The sink itself was fairly cheap. I got it off of Amazon. As you can see, it came with the hardware, the faucet, and also the hookups down here. That was about 50 bucks, 50 something bucks. Let's get in here close so you can see the setup down here. So I've got the pump and the heater there. We go from clean water through the pump into the heater, out, and then down into gray water. We got to bring the gray water back to the commissary technically, and we got to have clean potable water to wash your hands with out there. One thing you want to look for if you're looking for pumps, this one is it's self-priming, so which means if you stick the clear tube into the potable water source and plug the pump in, it's immediately going to prime itself and fill up. So that's like a big thing. So you don't have to worry about priming. The second thing is it has a built-in pressure switch. So when there's water in the system and I turn this off, the pump automatically shuts off. So that's very important. So one, you want a pump that's self-priming. Second, a built-in pressure switch makes it really simple. This pump cost about 50 something bucks. I think it's like 60 bucks now if you look on Amazon. And then the heater itself, I think it was 30 something bucks at the time. I think it's like 40 something now, 45 bucks. Something like that. I will link all the things for this below so you can see them. In addition to that, I bought a little tank, which is not here, but a little tank for wastewater. And then I just use like one of those 5-gallon jugs that you put on top of a water cooler. I got it off of Facebook Marketplace. I use that for potable water. Got it off of Facebook Marketplace for like 10 bucks. This thing's been great. I mean, it's been like crazy because you see a lot of people out here with these mobile catering setups that don't really have a solid hand washing station. It's usually like some type of like coffee hot water holder that you like have some soap and paper towels and you just turn it on. But it's nice to have an actual sink. What I will say, I've heard talk of the health department or health laws in general in the United States that they're going to do away with the minimum hand wash temperature. But as for now, you need the temperature to be like, around 100 degrees for hand wash. This pump, I'm not super thrilled with it because it uses a ton of electricity. And in order for my mobile setup to work, I need a separate source right now to make this work. So I need like an extension cord or something like that. Because right now I have a power bank that I use for everything. And this thing would work great, but this heater just sucks a ton of energy. So that's something to consider. Even if you have like a really good source of energy, the heater may kick a breaker on if these are both on the same thing. So that's something to consider. It uses a ton of energy, especially for like how much heat it's actually putting out. It's not like the craziest heater I've ever seen. So that's about it. I mean, if you add all that stuff up, this sink is like, you know, like 250 plus bucks max. I built this for 250 bucks ish. If you look online for like a similar setup, yeah, they're like really nicely finished and stuff like that, but they're heavy too. They are, you know, anywhere from like $1,000, $1,200, $1,500. So for like a quarter of the price, you have a really solid setup, and it's light. And technically, you know, I just glued these, but it can be really modular as well. I think you could take this setup, and depending on your, like your truck or your trailer, you could build something like this right into your trailer. So it's very valuable. I'm gonna link all of this stuff below. And if you guys have any questions or any ideas for future videos, let me know. I'm just like going through this, trying to learn as much as I can. It's a fucking adventure. So yeah, hope this helps.